It's USA MVP. I'm here to talk about the Mayweather vs. Canelo fight that happened last night. That fight was pretty interesting, pretty lopsided. I felt like Mayweather dictated the pace of the fight. I thought he was going to land a lot of straight rights, but in actuality, he landed a lot of straight lefts. And he landed a left hook as well. I felt like Canelo did what I predicted he was going to do. He doesn't have great footwork. He doesn't consistently fight throughout the whole round. He takes portions of the fight off. But he did a little bit better than his previous fight, so I do give him some credit for that. And he doesn't move his head. With all those three, that's a recipe for disaster if you're fighting somebody like Mayweather. And once again, Mayweather showed he still has it, and he showed that he's still in top-notch shape. He's ready to fight the best. Not to take anything away from Canelo. I still think Canelo's a great fighter. But I think experience-wise, he was not ready to fight somebody on the caliber level of Mayweather. Going into the decision, there's a judge, C.J. Ross. I think she should be fired. There's no way possible I could see that fight as being a draw. To me, it was very one-sided. If you look at the CompuBox numbers, Mayweather doubled in landing shots, and his accuracy was double of Canelo as well. That judge was in a Bradley Pacquiao fight too, and that was another fight that I think Pacquiao should have won that fight, and to me it was clear. Moving forward, I think that Canelo should not be campaigning at 154 anymore. I feel like the weight he's dropping is affecting him with his stamina. I think he should move to 160, but then, a little devil's advocate here, if he moves to 160, he's not a big, tall junior middleweight. So fighting at 160, he's going to be relatively small, where usually he uses his power and his size to his advantage, and he's not going to be able to use that. But I still do think Canelo has great boxing skills. So I think he should try to go to 160. Maybe fight Golovkin, Quillin, some of those guys up there. And I think it'll be relatively competitive matches. Far as Floyd, I don't think that Danny Garcia should be fighting Floyd. I think Danny Garcia put on a good performance as well. He's one of the fighters I like a lot. And I don't think experience-wise he's ready to fight Floyd next at 147 when he's already only fighting at 140. He needs to get at least a couple of fights in at 147, fill himself out at 147 before he tries to step in the ring with Floyd. I know it's a big payday involved, seeing that he was on the undercard, but I don't really have any interest in seeing that fight at this time. I'm hearing rumors of Floyd fighting at 160. I don't know how that's possible when he could barely get to 154. So, but maybe somehow he makes it up to 158 or something like that. Like I said before, speed kills. Some fighters he might give problems for, but that's risky business. We all see what happened to Roy Jones. Going forward, I want to talk about some of the comments that was left on my page. Got some amazing trash talkers here. You got Man of Knowledge 1000. Floyd is going to get KO'd. Canelo got the skills. Mayweather going to get the chills when his head smashes off the canvas and his brain spills, rendering him dead. This is the first time I had like some type of rap song on my comment section. We all see that didn't happen. Ramos Miguel 323. Mayweather didn't show his age. He's talking about the Guerrero fight and all his other previous fights. It's because he fights weak opponents. but Canelo will not leave this to the judges. So if you really honestly thought that Mayweather fights weak opponents, who do you think that Canelo was fighting? Besides Trout, all his opponents have been handpicked. He fought 42, not near any top contenders from junior middleweight before he fought Floyd, besides Trout. And this one took the cake. UFC killed boxing. That's the user's name. It takes a lot of balls to keep picking your black fighters, and I respect you for that, honestly. And I mean, but me being Mexican, I understand, because for this fight, I'm going for the boxer puncher, devastating Mexican brawler that may very be already the best, yes, I dare say, the best Mexican fighter ever. That's what I'm going to do with that. But, anyways, keep leaving your comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, if you can, in the comment section, leave your Twitter names. I like to talk boxing on Twitter as well. I'll follow you guys. Subscribe to usamvp. Also subscribe to my boys page, Boxing Wave. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think.